Good YouTube. Let's heat them up drawing back for another video. Now we're going to be getting into today. We're going to be addressing the 49ers Week 1 film with Grant Cohn. A good YouTuber. I respect his some of his analogies, not all of them. But I'm here to talk about Jimmy G because I want to see how he feels about Jimmy G the way I felt about Jimmy G Week 1. So I just want to see if I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw a lot of things just like how everybody else saw a lot of things. But I want to make sure it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to break down the film with Grant Cohn and basically explain how Jimmy had a very terrible Week 1. So let's get right into it. Shout out Grant Cohn. Please correct
when I do
me
my
if I'm
weekly
saying
film
last
breakdowns, I usually highlight the good and not so good from Jimmy Garoppolo and call it good Jimmy versus bad Jimmy. Well, in this game, there was no good Jimmy.
Damn.
It was a bad Jimmy production from start to finish. And you could tell early on. This is 8:31 left in the first.
That should have been all sides right there, and they didn't even call that shit.
Calls a basic play-action pass to get the ball to Kendrick Bourne down the field. Here's Bourne right here. You see, Garoppolo has a little bit of pressure in his face, but he has
time
room to reset.
Wide open.
Bourne's open right there.
Checks it down.
But instead, Garoppolo checks down to the running back.
You'd rather have 5 yards than 30 yards.
Garoppolo play. That's an Alex Smith play.
25 yards.
Checking down prematurely. Let's see it from the end zone, just so you can see the kind of space he has. There's the play fake. 97 is going to push Daniel Brunskill into the pocket.
That was a good solid block though. Like it made you force something, but
resets but never looks over here, which is where the open Kendrick Bourne is down the field. He looks only to the flat, checks down, makes the
wide open.
Gains only 5 yards.
Party had some yak after that.
Jimmy that we saw in 2017 and even parts of 2018. That's playing scared Jimmy, the guy we saw week 2 against the Lions in 2018. More bad
That's
Jimmy.
A good take.
This time with 6:55 left in the first quarter. His first read is Dante Pettis at the top of the screen. Pettis is going to run a go route up the sideline. Jimmy doesn't want to throw it to him. Right now, he doesn't want to throw it to him. But instead of going to another
Kendrick Bourne
looking for another receiver,
wide open,
making a decision, doing anything, he just holds onto the ball.
Kendrick Bourne wide open. This is what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm going to pause it right there. You see it while I'm seeing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of the guys that was saying the receivers is doing a terrible job. Dante Pettis was doing a terrible. I'm one of the people that was saying that. But watching this shit right here, the receivers, they were getting open. Jerry Rice, he even criticized the receivers. I don't think it's fair. He criticized the receivers for dancing. I'm pretty sure it was Dante Pettis. But at the end of the day, I'm like, if I'm the receiver, because I play receiver, and I know if I'm doing everything I can and getting open, but I'm just not getting the ball, but then they look at me like I'm doing something wrong and not the quarterback. I get what they're saying by. I get it. I see Kendrick Bourne open. I see George Kittle open. Kendrick Bourne is open for a touchdown. If you didn't want to go to Pettis, then okay, you got Kendrick Bourne right there in the middle. Hit him right there in stride. He's gone. All you have to do is beat the safety. I mean, Kendrick Bourne's not that fast, but he'll get you at least to the goal line. Kittle, you know what he can do. I mean, does he even throw to Kittle? Let me see if he throws to Kittle.
Robert Saleh and
oh, no, he takes a sack. He takes a sack. Kendrick Bourne was wide open. Let's go back. Because I don't want this to just be a Grant Cohn analysis. I want to get some of my analysis on here. But
Dante Pettis at the top of the
Dante Pettis wide open. He burns him. He basically the DB did a terrible job. He let him walk. You never let a receiver just walk. He didn't get no hands on him. He literally just let him run by him. And if Jimmy Garoppolo would have threw that joint over the shoulder like how Aaron Rodgers be doing, that would have been a perfect grab on the sideline. You got Kendrick Bourne open literally right when he gets in between the hashes. George Kittle is about to be open because when Kendrick Bourne does that, I believe he... Yep.
But instead of...
Look right there. Wide open. Boom. And I don't know what he's looking at. Like, he sees it. So it's like, I'm not getting what you're... I mean, Brunskill didn't help you at all. I'm going to give you that. Because I see he's about to get beat. But still. 1, 2, over the shoulder pass, 3. Dante Pettis is going to be last because we all know he doesn't like to throw Dante Pettis the ball. I'm going to get into that later because I saw a clip on Twitter that will really explain my frustrations with Jimmy Garoppolo. Dante Pettis, all you got to do is throw that. All it has to be is a good deep ball to the outside, and that's a catch. Kendrick Bourne's wide open. Kittle's wide open. I don't want to hear anything about the receivers. The pass when they're open. They're wide open. You got to make the pass. So we're going to get into it.
To another progression, looking for another receiver, making a decision, doing anything. He just holds onto the ball.
Just held on to the ball.
Takes a second.
You got Kendrick Bourne wide to flip open.
Jimmy Garoppolo improving his decision making.
You take a sack instead of taking 45, 50 yard game.
3rd and 3. Only 3. For some reason, Jimmy Garoppolo immediately looks left and decides to throw a low percentage throw down the field, off his back foot, to Jerick McKinnon.
All right, let's rewind it.
Percentage throw.
I see an open Kendrick Bourne again. He's about to get him in here with the inside. This is another problem with Jimmy Garoppolo. He literally stares down his receivers. I see a wide open Kendrick Bourne. All he has to do is just be patient. It's a good pocket. Let's rewind it.
It's 3rd and 3.
Look at KB. Look at KB. If he just scans the field, he just scans the field. He has that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If you just scan the field, just scan the field. Just scan the field. That's all you have to do. If you scan the field and you look at Kendrick Bourne, he's getting 10, 15 yards after that catch. He stared down a covered. That's his problem. He stares down receivers that are not open. He is covered. Jerick McKinnon is covered. Kendrick Bourne is wide open. He's wide open. Wide open. Why don't you scan the field like a regular quarterback? Like we know you could do. I don't want to hear anything about the receivers, man. The receivers did their job, bro. I'm not blaming the receivers for nothing.
Off his back foot.
I'm not blaming them. Jerry Rice, I feel you're wrong. You're wrong.
Real quick, look for the end zone.
He criticized the receivers for dancing.
It's a low percentage.
And they ain't done nothing. They ain't do nothing because Garoppolo ain't giving him a chance to do anything. He didn't look at them. He didn't look. He didn't look at all. He looked at one receiver.
Chance of completing this one. Off the back foot. Don't ever do this, Jimmy. And to make matters worse, look on the backside of the play. Kendrick Bourne.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Open.
Open.
Garoppolo has the ball. It's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. That's at least a 15-yard game.
This should have been your first read. This should not have been your first read. But even though this is your first read, come to another read, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Get a second receiver. Here we are in the second quarter. Trent Taylor goes in motion. Bad Jimmy receives the snap. Does a little fake handoff to Jerick McKinnon. Bad Jimmy looks left. Only left. Never moves his head. Doesn't see an open McKinnon right in front of him.
Right in front.
Check.
Jerry Rice, I love you to death. You're my favorite receiver. You're my favorite player. You're the reason why I really like the 49ers. You're a key reason. You and Colin Kaepernick are key reasons. I mean, that's a very big player difference, but I feel you criticize the receivers way too much. You criticize them way too hard. Everybody's going for the wrong person. Everybody's going for... Garoppolo don't even throw it to anybody. If he throws it to Jared McKinnon, that's a touchdown. Grant Cohn did a great job bringing... I don't know how he's getting this film. I mean, I know he's with Sports Illustrated and all, but... Great job, Grant. And it's like... I feel like you having that brace on is holding you back. Because you came out first game with the brace on, and you haven't practiced with that brace on all camp. That's the message you're sending to your team by coming out in this game week 1 with the brace on. That's what the message sent to me when I watched it. I mean, I didn't say anything then, but now that I'm breaking it down, you coming out in that game with that brace on just told me right there, you're not confident in yourself. You don't feel confident in yourself, so you have to have the brace on to just feel protected. Your knee's 100% healthy, my guy. I want to see if week 2 he's going to keep the brace on. I don't think he should keep the brace on anymore. Last year, it was understandable. You had literally just got off the ACL injury. That was your first year back. It's your second year, my guy. You don't need the brace on anymore, I feel. You still don't practice with the brace on, so why play in the game with the brace? That's like practicing all week with gloves just to go to the game and not have no gloves. And now you're all... That's what my coaches use. My coaches used to say, if you don't practice with it now, you're not going to play with it in the game. Because what you got, if you're not practicing with it, what do you need? What do you need it for in the game? For looks, for show? And this telling me you're just not confident in yourself. That brace, you wearing that brace tells me you're not confident in yourself and your ability. You're over here ducking, dancing. You're not even looking at the field. But they're over here blaming the receivers.
Does a little pirouette.
They're blaming the receivers. And I take that personal because I'm a receiver. I played receiver.
All he had to do was throw the ball to Jimmy.
And I hate when coaches blame the receivers for the quarterback's fuck-ups.
This is a really bad look. And again, it looks exactly like week 2 against the Lions from 2018. Fourth quarter, 9:46 left. This is 1st and 10. Little play action pass. Notice Dante Pettis at the top of your screen runs a curl route and is going to be wide freaking open. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Wide open. What's Jimmy do?
That same play was open. I'm pretty sure Grant's going to get into this. I'm pretty sure he's going to get into that play. I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 7:09 because it was the last game. It was the last play of the drive on the last drive. It was the last play of the last drive. Where I think they ran that same. I think it's the same play. Trent Taylor runs an out route. Is that Trent? I don't know if that's Trent for sure. He hits him with the stutter step. That's when he underthrown Bourne. I mean, this is not the play when he underthrown Bourne. But yeah. Who's tapping? And you're over here just staring down Trent Taylor. I don't even know if that's Trent. Is that Trent Taylor? Or is that Kyle Juszczyk?
Not looking over there. Looking to the right.
He is
staring
beat.
At one read. Checking down to Kyle Juszczyk.
and guess what? You checked it down again to Trent Taylor on the last play of the drive. That's the same play. Except it was just ran with Trent Taylor instead of Kyle Juszczyk. That's not the receiver's fault. That's your fault. That's Jimmy Garoppolo's fault.
Incomplete pass. Could have had a first down, checked down unnecessarily to someone who was covered. Let's look at Jimmy Garoppolo's head. Watch his head movement.
He never moves his head. He keeps it on one player.
Does he ever look there? He looks there.
If I'm a D coordinator, I'm just taking away your first read, and then I'm hoping you get sacked.
Immediately to his right, never gets to the left. It's a one-read quarterback, folks. Or at least he was in this game. Bad Jimmy's a one-read quarterback. Let's put it that way.
We were better off playing Nick Mullins. And I don't ever agree with Grant Cohn when he says that.
From the 5. You may have seen this play already if you were watching on television. It was egregious. Another example of bad Jimmy not seeing the field. Watch Raheem Mostert on your left.
Oh my gosh! Is that when he ran the wheel route?
Now. Gives up on the play.
Oh my God! That is when he ran the wheel route.
Look back,
bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm glad I saw this. Like, I was noticing these plays while I was reacting to it, but I didn't want to say anything. I think I did say something about that wheel route, and then he went. I think this is when he went to Bourne. I don't know if he went to Bourne exactly, but I know he went. Was this when it was? No, no. Is this when they scored? Let me see if this when they scored.
Scan the field. See the whole field.
You got Kendrick
Wide
Bourne.
open. It's a touchdown. Now, Jimmy would throw a touchdown pass on the following play to Jerick McKinnon.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. He missed Raheem Mostert, but he came right back in with Jerick McKinnon. I was like, you had him, Raheem Mostert. I said that in the last video. 49ers video that I reacted to. Raheem Mostert was open. He just never looked over there. Like, do you have a thing looking to your left side, Jimmy Garoppolo? You will be the reason why we don't. You were the reason why we didn't win the Super Bowl last year. You will be the reason why we don't win anything this year. Just saying.
Fourth quarter, 1:21 left, 1st and 10 from the Cardinals' 21-yard line. This should have been the game winner to Kendrick Bourne. He's at the bottom. He's going to run a stutter go. I'll show you what that is. Runs like he's running deep. Slams on the brakes.
Well, hold on, no, that's wrong play. That's wrong play.
He's got him right now. He's got the cornerback right now. Jimmy Garoppolo needs to throw the ball right now. What does Jimmy do? Holds it, lofts it, so it's late, and it's
okay. So the play I saw on Twitter was two different plays.
Touchdown, the Niners would have won.
Okay.
There's this hesitation. Ball should be out now. He waited.
Because I want to get to the Pettis play. Oh wait, no. The Pettis play was when he threw it to Trent Taylor.
Really transfer his weight.
Okay.
Floats it out there.
But yeah. And that was on the throw.
Not a good spiral. Doesn't spin it well. Hits the defense.
I mean, Kendrick Bourne, that was the only play I can really say the receiver messed up to.
Jimmy would have made that throw.
Kendrick Bourne, you attack. He called it out.
4th and
the ball.
5 at the Cardinals' 16-yard line. This is the 49ers' final offensive play of the
game. But we're about to get into that right now.
His final throw. He's going to go to his favorite target, Trent
Taylor.
Who runs an out route.
He's covered.
And will be open.
He's covered.
I'll pause it and show you.
No. I don't care. He's not open.
He's got boom there.
He's not open.
A little bit. He got all this space.
He's not open.
Garoppolo
He's not open to me. Bourne is open. If he throws it right now. I mean, you threw it right now, but you didn't throw it to the right person. Bourne has his hand up. You threw that thing over the shoulder. It's a touchdown. If you wait just a few more seconds, you got Pettis wide open. But I mean, I can't really make the argument for Pettis now because he didn't look over there and he wasn't open at that second. But if he waited just 2 or more seconds, because that was a clean pocket. That was the cleanest pocket ever on a 4th and 5, and you still fuck it up. You still fuck up. You got Bourne open. Pettis is about to be open. But yeah, you want to throw it to him. He's covered to me. I'm sorry, he's covered. He's covered.
From the numbers to the sideline to make this throw, and there's room. Now the ball's coming out of his hand right now, so it's not necessarily late, but the ball will be behind, and it will be broken up. So what happened? Why did Jimmy Garoppolo miss this throw, which he would normally make?
But you see Dante Pettis, right? You see Dante Pettis.
But the ball will be behind.
You see Dante Pettis, right? I mean, it is a push off. I ain't see that. Now that I see it, it was a push off. So if he did throw it to him, that's flags coming.
Will be broken up.
But so you see what I'm talking about though. He's open. If you just waited a split 2 seconds. Even though it is a push off, they would have called that shit. Never mind. Damn, Pettis. I tried to give you one. But Bourne's open. Bourne's open if you just throw it right when if you threw it on time. If you threw it there on time to Bourne.
From the end zone cam. He stares at Trent Taylor all the way.
The whole way.
But look at his left foot. He steps here. Now he's going to throw here. Steps here, throws here. I don't know what that is. That's not how quarterback coaches teach quarterbacks.
It's not even zip.
You step to your target. When you step this far away from your target, you're not using your legs. It's all upper body, so you have no zip on your throw. Again, He should be stepping here. He steps over here. Watch it from the all-22 if you think I'm making a big
As a
deal
49ers fan, this film right here really pisses me off. Like, it pisses me off.
You can see he doesn't get the hip torque.
Right there, it's so weird to me, though. Because Kendrick Bourne's calling for the ball, and you're releasing it, and you're looking in that direction. So I know you at least saw it in the rear view. Because even if you are staring down the receiver, because I used to play quarterback too, you still see at least a glimpse of something. Like, you will see this. You're going to see this. You're going to see it. So I'm like, he's beat. Patrick Peterson was beat. Kendrick Bourne beat Patrick Peterson a whole bunch this game. And he didn't get no love for it because Garoppolo never got him the ball. Either on time or he just never got it to him.
Good Jimmy
or never looked at him.
Throw. Bad Jimmy never does. Will good Jimmy please stand up?
Alright, y'all. I'm frustrated, man. Yeah, I'm frustrated. I feel like everybody was blaming the receivers. Oh, we don't have receivers. We don't have this. We don't have that. But it's like, you can't. It's not fair if the quarterback's not even trying to give them a chance. I mean, yeah, we got Mohamed Sanu, but it's like, you really think Jimmy Garoppolo's going to sit here and trust Mohamed Sanu? He hasn't thrown him the ball at all in his career. So it's like, is it going to make any difference? Mohamed Sanu, the last time I saw you, you were with the Patriots. You didn't look that real. You didn't stand out to me. I mean, you're a good pickup, no doubt. Way better pickup than... I can't even say better pickup than Dante Pettis right now after what I just watched. Because Pettis was open a lot. He just didn't look at him at all. But... I don't know. I don't know. Jimmy Garoppolo. You will be the reason why we either go back to the Super Bowl or why we have a Super Bowl hangover. It's entirely up to you. You will be the reason why we go to the playoffs and have a good deep run and lose in playoffs. That'll probably be because of you two. But yeah, so basically it's going to be up to you whether we have a good season or not. It's up to you. Because you have all the pieces in the world. You have the best defense. Even without two of your receivers, the two that you had that I seen did everything they could to get open. But you never got them the ball. Because you, Jimmy Garoppolo, didn't trust them. I don't care if you don't trust them. If they're open, I don't care. You get them the ball. And you live with the results. You don't just not go to them and take a sack for -8 yards. You lost us that game. We should be 1-0. Going into the Jets. Going into the New York series. 1-0. Because it's the Jets and the Giants. I'm pretty sure we're just going to stay there. We're not going to go back to California. Just come back all the way back to the East Coast. We're not going to stay in the East Coast. But yeah, you lost us that game. Not the receivers. Jerry Rice, I love you. I respect you to death. I mean, the dancing part I can understand, but as far as like the overall point you were trying to make, like they didn't do nothing, some of that falls on the quarterback. Because he didn't give them a chance to do anything. But it's week 1. We're on to week 2 now. Put it past us. I watched the film. So I'm past it now. I'm on to the Jets. But that's going to do it. Like, share, subscribe if you're new.